Hello, I hope life is good and everything is okay. Get started. If you have anything you want to do in life, any goal you want to achieve in your own life, you must get started on planning and putting on paper everything that you think can work out for you to move towards achieving your own goal. You must reprogram your own mind such that it understands the things you need out of life, such that it understands your goal, such that it has a preview of the results that you need out of your own life. It's your own responsibility to take charge of where you are and be in control of your own life. Whichever others have done to reprogram you, whichever others have done to change your own mind, to reprogram your own mind, is none of your life goals. You must wake up and know your own life goal, because you need to plant a seed today if you want to bask in the shade of the shadow of your tree. You need to plant a seed today and now. You need to get started. There is nothing that will ever bring a miracle in your life other than taking action on planning and executing your own life dreams. You must put into practice what you have in your mind that you want to come to reality. It's like a seed. It grows from imagination to reality, from young to maturity, from nothing to something. It must be that your imagination gives you this image of what you need to do. Don't let your mind override you from putting anything that you want to do in life on paper. In fact, don't operate from within your own mind. No, you must do it on paper. Write it down and make sure you follow up what you note down, because so many ideas will come in your mind. But are you going to capture every idea? All it will be that so much of them are going to come and they pass. So it's your initiative to understand what you need out of life. Write it down. Don't leave it in memory. The memory is just a workplace that anyone will bring in more ideas. And if you capture the right idea, write it down and then strategize on how you can get started on executing it. Commit yourself to learning and absorb something new about your life goal every day. Act like a sponge. When you soak a sponge in any liquid, it will absorb all it can. In the same way, that is your mind. Your mind has the ability to absorb all the stuff that you reprogram it with. And if you make a declaration to start today to reprogram your own mind, it is going to change every action in your own life. It's going to transform your own life, because every new discipline will change your results. If you want to move towards success, set a certain standard by which you must live by every day. Only sleep to overcome anxiety. Only eat to overcome hunger. Make sure you do not overindulge in actions that get your body into being lazy. Don't be lazy on learning. Don't be lazy on taking the actions that must help you evolve into a new human being, a new you. If you are going to achieve something that you've never achieved in life, you must become someone that you've never been in your own life. If you want to be a successful person, you must act like successful people, because the mind more understands you when you obsess it with the images, when you obsess it with the life that you want to achieve in your own reality. You must obsess your own mind, reprogram your own mind with the results you need out of life, so that it will start working in a way that it supports and propels you into achieving that which you need out of life. So you must keep learning on how to do well and how to live well, because your own health determines how far you can go in a day. Have an exercise program. Make sure you take care of your own body. This is the only vehicle you've got in your own life to take you through this experience called life. So you must take care of it so that you have reserve energy. Don't be lazy on taking action so that you remain fit for your own life. It's very, very important. If you are going to change your own life, it must start by the disciplines you are going to have every day executed. If you don't do it, you will adamantly be propelling yourself into failure. Failure are errors in judgment repeated every day. Anyone who is unconscious of what goes on in his or her life and never plans on how to live their day, how to live their year, how to live their 10 years from today, they are committing errors in judgment without their conscious awareness. And our program is to make sure you wake up and reprogram your own mind, to wake up and become conscious in your own body, because this is the only chance you have to transform your own life. If others reprogram your mind, they will transform your life to favor their life goals, not to favor your own life goals. You must be the initiator of the things that you want out of your own life. Don't let others initiate you into the things they want you to do in their life. No, you are a special person. You are your own being and you have the power within you to co-create. So take the initiative to reprogram your own mind. Take the initiative to read every day, because the mind is like a muscle. Every day when you train it, it will never be the same. Use your 5 senses to absorb all that you can out of the environment where you are. The environment will teach you so much more if you learn how to use the 5 senses that you are blessed with. Only study and practice will bring you the things you need out of life. Make sure you study what you need out of life. Don't be lazy at it. Study and practice will make you sophisticated, will give you the honor, the dignity, the respect, and the wealth, even the health that you need in life. If you don't study and practice every day the things that you believe in, then you will never have a miracle of anything you have ever dreamed in your own life. Reality requires you to take action, to be in an active state every moment of your own life. We discussed the 5 disciplines that I initially had to work on every day so that they transform my life, and that is my personal philosophy. I had to set disciplines to alter the philosophies that I had gotten from my past, and also about the projections of the future. My own philosophy will determine whether I'm going to continue repeating the disciplines that will lead me to success, or to repeat the errors that lead me to potential disaster. I repeat, my personal philosophy will help me to practice a certain set of disciplines and keep by them every day so that they lead me towards success, or continue repeating the errors in judgment that will lead me to potential disaster. It's like weeds. You don't have to nurture the weeds. No, the weeds will grow out wherever there is space for them to grow in a garden. In the same way, negative thoughts will always spring from a human being's mind wherever it is idle. We have the medieval statement that an idle mind is a devil's workshop. So negative thoughts will always keep in your mind, and if you have not reprogrammed your mind well, your mind will use you and you will be a subordinate to your own mind. You will serve your own emotions. Your own emotions will use you, and you will eventually become incapable of executing your life goals. Number 2, I shared about the attitude I have over anything in life. I had to alter my personal attitude. Number 3, I had to take disciplined action basing on my philosophical disciplines in life and attitude. Nothing will ever bring you a miracle in your own life like taking disciplined action. Make sure you take into action the things you believe in. Then number 4, I shared about measuring my progress within a given time frame. Don't overstay on certain things and lose all your time when those things are not giving you the results you dreamt of having. Better change your strategy and have a better plan so that you can alter the course of your own journey. Then number 5, I discussed the lifestyle that I must live by. What's the use of having money and then I'm not happy? What's the use of working day in, day out when I'm not happy? The only time I have in life is this moment now. This moment now determines the happiness I can ever have in my life. There is no other happiness I will ever have if I cannot have the happiness I dare have in this moment now. So it's very important that in this moment I take initiative to be happy, because it determines how I'm going to be productive in this moment. And if you are going to be successful, you must take disciplined actions to be happy. Let the actions you have make you a happy human, so that you will design a better lifestyle for you and your family. So it's important you take initiative, reprogram your own mind, control the mind that you have. That mental instrument, when used well, will do the incredible things in your own life. If you don't use it well, it will use you to serve the world. It will use you to be a slave to others, and you will go through life an unhappy human being. So take the initiative so that you can be in charge of your own life, because it's the only blessing that God has put in your own hands every moment. You take charge of your own life, everything will change. Get started now and do all you can to transform the life that you have and the lives of those that are within your spheres of life. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys who are sending in your messages, because I feast on them more than what physical money can bring. So they get me inspired and to work more on how I can transform my life and the lives of those that listen in to what I come up with. Thank you so much, and I will see you at the top if you take the initiative to reprogram your own mind and be in charge of the things that you do in life.